Hey guys, it's Monday. So, how sick and tired did I look last week, huh? Sorry, I'm feeling a lot better this week. Less sick and horrible, so yeah! This week's topic, as chosen by our all-powerful overlord, is what was your first fandom? And I thought a really long time about this, and I was having a real hard time deciding what it was, or kind of realizing what it was. I guess for me, a fandom is a kind of collection of works or one work that you spend a lot of time and energy thinking about. I don't think it necessarily has to be online, although I think that probably helps. For me, my first involved fandom, you know, when I was actually taking part in the fandomness of it all, the onlineness of it all, was Arashi. But to be honest, I definitely had other fandoms before that. I guess it has to be Pokemon. I will tell you the story of my first encounter with online fandom when I was in year 7, I guess, or maybe year 6. I was googling some Pokemon stuff and I saw that there was this story written about Ash and Misty. So I'm scrolling through and suddenly Ash and Misty are having sex, Staryu and Pikachu are watching and having sex together, and Brock is watching from right behind a rock while Geodude gives him a hand job. That was a horrible experience. I mean, I think everyone's had the ultimate bad fic experience, but that was definitely mine for my first fandom. I think I've gotten a little off topic, haven't I? Ree, I hope you're okay. I missed your video last week. And unless you have a legitimate reason, get ready for punishment. I don't know, what's been up with you guys this week? I really like this topic because fandom is what brought us all together, and I had a lot of fun thinking about what a fandom is, you know. Does it have to be a collective activity, or can it just be something that you kind of get obsessive about? I mean, now I've got lots and lots of fandoms that I'm actively involved in the community aspect of, but I've still got a lot of other ones which I just kind of quietly get excited over on the side. And I don't know if those kind of things count as fandoms or not. It's a difficult nut to crack. And for a long time I've really been into Lord of the Rings, but I wasn't involved in the online fandom, so I don't know if that counts. But that was around the same time, if not before Pokemon. Let's put it this way, the first two obsession fandom-like things were Lord of the Rings and Pokemon. The first involved fandom was Arashi, and the first time I started seriously reading fic was Sky High. How's that for embarrassing? If you don't know what Sky High is, it's this Disney movie that came out ages ago. I really like the idea of the universe where teenagers develop superpowers, go to a superpower school, and it was just a really fun thing to play with in my head, so I started looking up fan fiction for reason. That was kind of my first introduction to seriously reading fanfiction. I'm not like most other people who started reading Harry Potter fanfiction when they were kids, mostly because I didn't really want to go there, and most of the fanfiction that I liked to do with Harry Potter was the fanfiction that was going on in my head, and I wasn't gonna write or post that online, so it wasn't until I was older that I discovered the joys of Remus Lupin and Drarry. Anyway, I will see you girls for the rest of this week, I guess. Captain, continue posting your wonderful, wonderful Omiya fanfiction because it gives me the tinglies. Not in a sexy way, slightly in a sexy way. Cut this! It's good. It's good. Good. And that is my OTP face.